Make sure you have your paper. You're going to need a pencil. You're going to need a black Sharpie or a black marker to trace over your pencil lines, and either crayons or markers or colored pencils, whichever you want to use to color in your project. Okay, so as I said earlier, today we're going to be drawing a vanishing point road. This goes along with our project we did last week, where we learned how to draw the foreground, how to draw the midground, and how to draw a background. So this one is going to be similar in that aspect, a continuation. Okay, so first what we're going to do is we're going to take our paper and we're going to fold it in half. And we're going to make sure our corners are lined up, and we're going to just gently give our paper a little crease. We're not going to flatten it down to give a hard crease. And then we're going to fold it again. And the reason why we are doing this, boys and girls, making sure our corners are all lined up, is because we want to try to find the middle of our paper. We're focusing on two different sides, so we want to make sure we find. And we're just going to give it a light push. Okay, and then we're going to open it up, and as you can see, I have the crease here for the center, and then I have a crease going down the middle. Okay. And those creases are going to be very important for this lesson. Okay, for the first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be drawing a horizon line, okay? So our horizon line, normally our middle of our paper is here. We're going to bring it down just a little bit, just like so, and I'm going to draw a line going across my paper, just like that. Okay, then our next step is we're going to draw the road. Can you see my pencil marks? Good. Our road, we're going to use that center line, that center fold that we did to let us know where the center of our paper is. And on one side of our paper, we're going to draw a curvy line. And as we come down to the edge of the paper, we're going to curve out. So this looks like it's further away, and this part of your road is going to be closest to you. Now we need to draw the other side. What I like to do is put my finger in the middle and then start drawing on the other side. So I have something as a guide, just like so. Okay, so now we have our road. In the center now, we're going to mimic two lines, horizontal lines, and we're going to curve it a little bit this way. Okay, so then on the other side, you're going to draw the same line, and you're keeping them parallel, and they're going to stay together. And as you get further closer to the edge, it's a little wider. Okay, so there's our road. Now we're going to draw our trees, okay? So we're going to draw two large trees, one on this side and one on this side. Now here is our fold. So this is the center of our line. What we want to do is we want to have our first trees a little bit above that fold. So I'm going to come over here, okay, and I'm going to draw a little triangle like so, okay? Can you see my triangle? Try to make it a little darker, a little triangle like so. And then I am going to start drawing my trees. Now trees, if you have a way of drawing trees, by all means, draw the trees however you draw them. All right, I like to try to keep it going where I keep them balanced on each side. All right, your trees will be going off the page, okay? And then, it's okay. And this horizon line here that we drew earlier, we're going to be erasing. Okay, so I'm trying to make my trees equal in size. I'm going to come all the way down here. And as I go, it's going to get bigger and bigger. I'm just going to continue with this side first, like so. And then when I get to here, I'm going to do the base of my tree. So over here, I'm going to show a little indent there, a little line going that way. I'm going to come over here, draw a little indent there, a line going that way, and then of course an indent there, and then have my base. Okay, and if you want, you can leave this open and I'll show you exactly what we can do there. Okay, so now I want to draw the same type of tree on this side, but I'm going to go up a little higher just to show a little bit of a bigger of a tree. All right, so same thing. I'm going to draw here, and on this side of your tree, it's going to be off the paper. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to go like this, and then a little further down, go in, like so. As it gets bigger, I'm going to make it get bigger, and then I'm going to curve it in like so. I'm going to do the same thing up here, mimicking my lines. I'm pressing harder on my pencil mark so this way you can see my drawing. And then here, I'm going to go in and there. Okay, so now I have my two trees. All right, so these are my foreground trees. So remember I said foreground is the ones that appear bigger in the front. All right, next we're going to draw two more trees, one on each side, and these are going to be more of the midground trees. All right, so we're going to start a little bit above our, between our horizon line we drew and our fold. And we're going to have it come about here, doing the same thing. Now I'm hitting this tree here, but I want to bring it behind it. So I lift up my pencil to show a little depth that our tree is behind. There we go. And I'll do one more, and I'm going to end it there. Okay, here again, I'm going to pick up my pencil, bring it over, and then here I'm ending it there. Okay, I'm going to do another one on the other side. Same thing, start off with a triangle. And then do the same. Okay, all right, so now what I want to do is now, so these are my foreground trees, these are my midground trees, and now I'm going to draw 4 more trees, but they're going to be smaller. They're going to be my background trees, and they're just going to be slightly smaller, so I'm going to start here. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing. Right there. And then I'm going to do one a little smaller on this side of the road, so we're going to do 2 more on each side of the road, indicating our background. Okay, I'm going to do another one over here. And then a smaller one right next to it. Really small. Okay, so after you have your trees, so we have our foreground trees, midground trees, background trees. As you can see, they are bigger in the foreground, midground gets smaller, and as they get smaller, so it looks like the road is disappearing through our horizon line. So now what I want to do is I want to erase these little pencil marks for my horizon line that I drew in the beginning, keeping the line in between the trees. I just want to erase them from the trees. They're inside the trees. Okay. Next, we're going to draw the mountains. So I'm going to start up here, and I'm going above. I'm going to end my mountain on this horizon line that we have here. I'm probably going to come probably in between these 2 trees here. Okay, so I'm going to start on the edge. I'm going to go up. I'm going to stop, come down. I'm going to go up a little bit more, come down, and then I want to end this one right here in between my 2 background trees. I'm going to add another mountain. This one's going to be a little different. It's going to come up. I'm going to have a little curve, and this one I am going to end right on this side of the road, okay, because we want to make like a valley in between. All right, so then on this side, I'm going to do the same exact thing. I'm going to go up, make my mountains, just like so, and this time I'm going to end this one right about here, and then I'm going to bring another mountain up over here. This one I'm going to make a little smaller, and I'm going to end that off the page, okay? So there's my mountains in the background. And if you'd like, you can add a little peak to your mountains, snow caps. And that's just a little squiggly line, and that can stay white. All right, if you'd like. All right, my last step, what I'm going to do for my drawing is I'm going to add some clouds. Okay, so I'm going to put a little cloud over here. They don't have to be perfect. They're just little bumpy clouds. I'm going to add another one over here. This one's going to go behind my mountain there. All right. I'm going to add a couple here. Just do a couple little ones here, because indicating that our mountains are really far back and very high. I'll do a one there. Okay. All right. So now once you're done with your drawing, you're going to trace everything with a black Sharpie. Once you're done tracing everything with your black Sharpie, going over all your pencil marks, I want you to go back and erase any pencil marks that you did not cover. Don't go back over them with the Sharpie, just erase them. All right, because that happens a lot, so we erase. All right, so once you have your picture erased and all of your Pencil marks are gone. Now we can start coloring. All right, so we're going to start with our road. So I'm going to use black for my road. Let me find my black. I'm going to use crayons today. So here's my black, okay? And I'm leaving this center line here white. So I'm just going to color using the crayon. I'm going to color the road black. Okay. Make sure you get to the edges. Okay, now I'm going to color my trees and the ground 2 different greens. So my trees, I'm going to use more of an emerald green. All right, and my grass, I'm going to use more of a lighter green. Okay, so I'm going to do my trees first, and I'm just going to color them in. Trees colored in, then you're going to color in your grass with a lighter color green. So this way you can see the difference of tones. And you just color it in. Okay, once you have your grass all colored in, next we're going to color in our sky. I'll pick a nice blue sky. Okay, let's see, I'm going to pick a nice blue. I'm going to pick like a... light blue. I'm going to go with like a blue-gray, just to make my sky a little lighter, a little different. So you're going to color in your sky, going around, keeping your clouds white. Okay, and then we're going to go back and color in our mountains. Well, we'll give them a different color, whatever color you'd like. You're going to color in your sky. For finishing up with your sky, we are going to color in our mountains. I'm going to pick one of my favorite colors, just so that I have a variety of colors. And my mountains are going to be purple. You're going to color in your mountains purple, or whatever color you choose. I wouldn't pick green because we have our greens for our grass, and we want to separate our foreground with our background. So and you notice I'm keeping the peaks of my mountains white because there's snow on them. So I'm going around my cloud that's hovering by my mountain. And as you finish coloring in your mountains, we're finishing up. Okay, there you have it. Okay, so there is our Vanishing Point Road. Going over again our foreground, our midground, and our background parts of a picture.